Hello. So how are you guys today? Are you guys ready for this session of Black Book of Mordor? It's gonna be fun as we further explore the story. So without further ado, let's start. Alright, so last time we read the book in the lower house, and we also got Ethelas so that we can cure uh, the mobs or cure all the poison and plague going on in Agarnaith. And we also found and discovered what's the reason behind this plague. It has something to do um, with Lariat, that old bat which Eorzen told us about. We need to learn how near Lariat has gotten to achieving her goal. Return to Agarnaith and take samples of material from the animals, plants, and water of that land. You should retain the king's foil, combine it with the samples, and see if there is any effect. We need not to overly concerned until the king's foil ceases to affect the disease. But by then, it may be too late. You know Hartalen. She intended to venture to Agarnaith. Look for her in the swamp, and I'm certain she will aid you in this. Alright, Gandalf, I will be on my way to Agarnaith. Let me see what is the quickest route to Agarnaith. I think the best way might be to go to Allegiance Hall and take the return to Mordor port from there. So we're gonna go to Agarnaith now and meet up with Harthalin. She's we might find her in Agarnaith, Gandalf said. Alright, let's go to Agarnaith. The land filled with plagued animals, and plagued water, and plagued plants. So we better tread carefully in this land. We don't want to catch any disease from here. I wonder where I can find Harthalin. This is such a dangerous land, filled with enemies. It's deep inside Mordor.
Oh, I see her, Thalin. There she is. This place is foul, and I would rather be anywhere else. But that is precisely why we need to watch this land. Mithrandir believes that the bloody gore will be the birthplace of the next great plague. If such a disease is to spring forth anew, it will be from here, Baggins says. I mean, look around you. Mithrandir wants us to collect samples of flesh and stem and water from Agarnaith. How very unpleasant. I will aid you in this. We can each collect half of what Mithrandir wanted, and then we will meet back here. That sounds like a good plan, Harthalin. Let's meet back here. Let me collect some samples of water and plant and animals. Oh, this water is so bubbling and oozy and not good, and it smells terrible here. I see a plagued wolf. I wonder if I can collect a sample from him. Oh look, there's a plant here. A rat! Picking up a plant sample. It's so nice of her, Thalin, to offer that she'll pick up half of them and I collect the other half. That is so elf-like of her. Ooh, another sample of bubbling water. Another plant sample. Let's see if I can get another animal sample. That was easy. I see another plant sample here. Collected some bees as well. How did a tiny hobbit end up in Mordor? I wish I was back in Shire. But I guess everybody wishes that when they are in big stories. Something similar, Sam said. Don't quite remember. Think I need some more animal samples. And one more animal sample, then we'll only need water. 2 water samples. There we go. And one more water sample. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see any here. Maybe this way? Better be careful about the wolves. Okay, it might be that way. There, I see it. Okay, let's meet up with her, Thalin. Let's see if she has also collected her samples. There you are. There you are, Bagginses. Did you collect your samples? I have mine right here, but I need to tell you something. Just before you returned, I saw movement in the brush over there. I recognized the shape of an orc, and had pulled my bow, stirring taut. Before it could react, it's lying over there in the water to the northeast. Go see if it lives. Okay, that's very brave of you that you killed an orc. Let me go check to see if we can collect a orc sample as well. I think I found something on the orc. Lariat, I have entrusted this response to the Gash High. You are welcome to keep the bearer of for your own purposes, if you should find him useful. Let that soothe the sting of my master's refusal to heed your call. Saragost is not a suitable location. Perhaps Nargroth would be a more fitting site for the masters of Mordor to meet. Dolgrist, on behalf of Borangos, Lord of the Gashai and the Flame. Oh, that's a terrible message. What did you find? That orc carried a message? Harthalin takes the crumpled parchment from you and quickly reads the message. I do not like the sound of this, Baggin says. A meeting of the masters of Mordor can signal nothing but trouble and ill omen for us. I think you're absolutely right. I'll retain the samples we obtained from the swamp and test them with the atlas given to you by Mithrandir. And I will give to you another task. We need information, Baggin says. The creature that gave this message to Gashai I slew was named Dolgrest, and the words were on behalf of a Borangos, of whom we have learned little. I propose that Lariat has requested the masters of Mordor to attend her in Saragost, and they have sent their responses to her in the hands of runners such as the one I killed. Other responses must be on their way to her, and we must learn of their disposition. Defeat orcs and evil men of every variety near the following sites, and you may intercept communications intended for Lariat. I suggest the spire of Lugharsh, the settlements of Fushambal near the tower of Kirith Ungol, and the camp outside Nairband. Good hunting to you, Baggin says. Why, thank you, and that's a wise plan, Harthalin. I'll be on my way, and I'll try to kill the orcs and evil men to try to see if I can find those messages and intercept them. Then maybe I'll meet you back here, or I might take them to Gandalf. Farewell, Harthalin. Good luck. I better first go to Dor Amarth and try to find there the message. So Lariat wants to call a meeting of all the lords of Mordor at the moment who are active, and they, I think, want to meet up in Nargothrond. So our Thalin killed one. We have to go now and try to intercept and find other messages from all the other big factions active in Mordor at the moment. Maybe he will know something? Let me see. Let me search him. Oh, I did find something from him.
Lariat, mistress of Agarnaith, I have heard thy offer, and think it most compelling. I know that thy love was for the Lord Sauron, but he did not return it in kind. I will not make that mistake. Together our enemies will fall before us, and we will sit upon twin thrones and rule Mordor forever. We will marry, and let that be a union to make our enemies quake. But to thy second suggestion, I must decline. Seregost is not a suitable location. May I suggest the bones of Barad-dûr instead? That would be a place most fitting for we two to ascend to the rule of Mordor. Dulgabeth, Lord of Mordor and heir of Sauron. Wow, we found a message from Dulgabeth. I wonder what the other Masters of Mordor are saying. So where to next? We better go to Fushambal first. Okay, I'm here in Talat Urvi, and I'm gonna head to Fushambal and try to intercept a message from the lords of Fushambal. These are not orcs, these are men, but they are evil men. Okay, I'm near Fushambal now, I think. Just a little further. On my right is Dar Mazaur, or Mazur. Okay, let me go in stealth now. Since I'm near this scout, maybe he'll have the message. Let me find out. Okay, I found the message. Let me read it. Lariat the Stained, Lady of Blight, I hear your call, but I do not trust it. I am afraid of no man or beast, but I know better than to pass beyond the walls of Seregost. I will attend the meeting you have called, but not in your own fortress. Let the masters meet in Durthang, my own stronghold, and I will set aside my distaste for you and your kind, and will hear what you have to say. Ogruchor, captain of the pit and lord of Durthang. Oh, we intercepted a message from Ogruchor, who we had been looking and wondering if he was alive or not. He's the one who killed all those Thandrim in Durthand in 1,000 years ago, I think, or 500 years ago. Alright, now where to next? I think next we must head towards
towards Lingerus, I think. Yeah, towards Lingerus, and lastly we'll go towards Nairband. Well, that orc totally saw me. I was not in stealth. Let me go in stealth. Okay, we're entering Lingerus. That is the spider infested place. I wonder if I'll see Atli still in there, trying to fight off the spiders. Iant Angos. Crossing the bridge. Oh wow, is that thunder in the skies? I wonder who this message will be from. We're going up towards Kirith Angol. Alright. Is there anything alive here at the moment? I don't see anything. Maybe there'll be something inside that I can kill and try to see if they carry the message. Okay, that's the Mordor. There's a spider. I wonder if the spider has the message. No, it did not have the message. I don't think these spiders carry any message at all. And I think I have to go outside. Dangerous place this, Kirith Angol. Wow, look at the red skies. Sauron is dead, but still, his power is still in this land. I have to find an orc who will carry the message. Legolas is still here, and I think so is Atli. They're still fighting the spiders. Actually, no, Atli's not here at the moment. I wonder where he went. I'm gonna go towards the north side and see if we can find an orc there and try to get this message. Alright, let's see. Maybe one of the big spiders have it, but no, I don't think so. Let me carry on. I'm still dressed as an orc. After this message, I'll head towards Nairband. Okay, let's see if here there's anyone who has that message. Nothing. Okay, maybe here. Go and step. Okay, I found it. There we go. Let me read that message. Roguelark, Captain of Kirith Ungol. Listen to me, worm. Unless you want to be given the thing that stalks the tunnels beneath your command, you will maintain your position in the tower. I want Kirith Ungol defensible. In the event Delgabeth gets the upper hand, he seeks to ally with the Lady of Blight, and if that comes to pass, I will need Durthang and Kirith Ungol made ready. I think he has signed the order for his own death, but if I'm wrong, I want to know Udun and Lengoris are secure. Ugrukor, Captain of the Pit and Lord of Mordor. Oh wow, we have some discord among the Masters of Mordor. Delgabeth wants to ally himself with Lariath, and Ugrukor is in Rogueland. And Roguelark want to ally themselves together, and Ugrukor wants to command Durthang and Kirith Ungol, while Lariath and Delgabeth want to rule everything. On the other hand, the man, yeah, that's it. So there is discord among the enemies at the moment, which is good. We have one more area to explore. We have to go to Nairband and intercept the final message there. Then we'll take it either to Mithrandir or to Harthalen. I think we'll take it to Mithrandir. He'll know what to do. Taking a shortcut is always using the Allegiance maps halls or Allegiance Hall maps. I have to go to Nairband now. Yeah, Nairband is in the middle of nowhere, so it'll be a long ride. So 3 messages intercepted so far from Delgabeth, from Ugrukor. So 2 from Ogrukor and 1 from Delgabeth. I wonder who this next message will be from. I better go in stealth because there are orcs ahead. I don't want them to detect me or kill me. Isn't it beautiful that they can't see me even if I'm on my war steed, on my war pony? I can just run past them in stealth and they don't see me. It is beautiful. I wonder if this guy has the message. There, I found his message. My lord, I'm writing once again, as you requested, to report that the walking flame was seen once again near Nairband. None know why she goes where she does, or if she's doing the horror's business when she's given to this wandering, but I will keep watching. She makes me uneasy. She looked right at me, though she was some distance away, and I felt a burning in my head. The message is not signed, but it is covered in blood. The Gashai from whom you took the message must have wrested it from the original bearer in combat. Interesting. So that Urudani who got killed, burnt by Borangos, the horror, he Urudani is back from the dead, but in the form of a flame, spirit of flame, and she's haunting these lands. And this orc did not know it was if it was her under the command of Borangos the horror, or acting independently. So this is good. Alright, now we have all the messages and we have to go back to Harklen. She's still in Agarnaith, I think. Okay, going to Agarnaith. Yeah, I think she's still waiting for me back where I left her. And I wonder if she has tested all the atlas against the samples that we took from the animals, the plants, and the water in Agarnaith. And I'm interested in knowing what she found out about the samples and the effect of atlas on them. I do know that atlas has healing properties. Okay, there she is. Very well done, my friend. These messages shed enough light on the situation for us to determine a course of action. Mordor is tumultuous, enough that each of the masters wishes to consolidate his power. They are willing to meet, but they do not wish to do so in any of their rival strongholds. I cannot blame them for this lack of trust. Indeed, it seems wise for each of them to exercise an abundance of caution. But they each want the ascendancy of Mordor. This meeting will happen, but where will they finally agree to meet? We don't know. I have an idea, Bagginses. Each of the masters of Mordor has walked this land longer than either of us, and they know its out of the way corners better than we could ever hope to do so. Even I, who fought during the siege of Barad-dûr at the end of Second Age, and saw the shape of the land then, cannot pretend to the knowledge of those who seek to rule Mordor now. But there is one who has demonstrated such knowledge of this land to us. Do you remember? I do not trust him, for who truly could? But he has watched the movements of our enemy and knows somewhat of their motivations. I speak of Zagharog. Bagginses, the spirit in the stone, may have seen more than we, and know of the place the masters will settle upon their council, for their council. Ah, this boar is attacking me. I'm gonna have some roasted pork. Alright, I think we have to return to that spirit in Talat Urui. She's right, the spirit might know, because the spirit has been here for a long time and is familiar with all these masters of Mordor. For a second I thought she was gonna say I should go talk to Eorzin, but I'm glad she did not. Eorzin would not have helped me much. But the spirit might, although I might need to pay another price. Because last time when he helped me or showed me those visions, it was after I paid the price. But we'll find out. Let's see what the spirit says this time. Okay, there it is. There is silence in your mind for so long, you begin to doubt that Zagharog will speak to you. Then, just as you are about to turn away, the presence returns. The questioning sea buffets you as before. Where will the masters seek to meet? You asks of the spirit. The only reply is silence. Have such meetings occurred before? You try again, but Zagarok does not reply. The questioning sea recedes, leaving behind only sand and silt. Skeletal fish wriggle madly on the dry bed, gasping and dying. Then you notice their number. 9 fish die in the water's absence. The presence in the darkness that is Zagarok watches you closely, and the fish are gone. A sudden flash of light blinds you with its brilliance, and you recognize a flat space with sparse trees near many halls. In the southern reaches of Lengris, hateful chittering fills your ears, and you know there is a malevolent creature behind you, but you are unable to turn and face it. Then you hear the voice of Atli Spiderbane, and you know he hunts the creature that stalks you. Zaghorog makes his demand, and his desires fills your mind and echoes in your ear. "Kill!" he says. Okay. Think I have to go to Lengris and help Atli kill that spider thing, or whatever that creature is. So here I go to Lengris. If I can get up this area. My pony is short. My pony is darn short. Just as hobbits have short legs, even my bloody pony has short legs. Couldn't jump that high. But it's alright, no worries. I am off to Lengris now, wondering which path will be faster. I think I know which one will be faster. I'll go to Talat Urui and then ride from there. So let's go to Magash 2. Magash 2. That will be fun. Alright, I'm here and now I need to go to Lengris. Okay, this way first and then yeah, I'll take that road on the southwest of the map. Make haste! Ride swiftly, my beautiful pony. My little pony. Such a fascinating story, this Black Book of Mordor. I remember the first time I did it, I was really loving it. Although I did not stop to read all the quests like I'm doing right now and following the story really closely, but I still enjoyed it. I was aware of the general idea of it, what was happening and everything. But doing it like this, really getting into the story and the dialogue and all the arcs, fascinating, and it makes sense. And best thing is it's all invented by the storytellers and writers of Lotro, inspired obviously by the writings of Tolkien and the books, but nothing of this is present in the books, nothing is taken directly from it. It's all inspiration, and I think that's the place where Lotro excels, is when they take the general idea or some inspiration from the book and then they innovate, they make their own story, they create in the sub-creation of Tolkien, like Tolkien was a sub-creator, and so are these devs who are devs or the storytellers or the story writers, who are creating these fascinating stories that after the Sauron is dead, not dead, but after Sauron is destroyed, his body is destroyed, the ring is destroyed, his tower is destroyed, and the mountain Orodruin erupts in flame and lava erupts from it. all these other lieutenants and captains and allies that Sauron had, now they are obviously going to try to fight for the next, being the next lords of this black land. Um, it's a thing that obviously anyone can imagine being happening if they're familiar with the story. Like if Tolkien did write it, obviously there would have been discord among the remaining captains of Sauron's army to try to take and reclaim Mordor as their own, which is what is going on here. In the contenders are Borangos the Horror, Lariat the Stained, Dulgabeth the Broken, and Ugrukor, the captain of the pit. And yeah, Ugrukor has some allies. Dulgabeth has a contender as well. He really wants to marry Lariat, and Lariat is the one who just wants everything for herself. She wants to be the main lordess of Mordor. So fascinating. Okay, let's get back into the story. Enough with my lecture. Atli's here and Atli's injured. Oh my goodness. I think I got just here in time. I hope he does not die. He's a good friend. Oh look, this creature. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Check this out. Is she like Shelob's cousin? Atli's up as well. Well, thank you, Atli. Atli's telling me well done. Well, thank you very much, Atli. I do appreciate it. Talk to Zakharok outside the caverns of fire in Talathuri. So he's telling me to go back to Zakharok to talk to him. Are you gonna be fine here, Atli? I think he'll be fine. He's a tough dwarf, isn't he? He's a tough little cookie. He's gonna be fine. Dwarves are hardy creatures. Oh look, a random invite. Oh, these random invites. Somebody wants me to join their Abyss of Mordath run. Don't think I want to at the moment because I'm really having fun doing this. You have to do a little more of the Black Book, and after that, gonna probably, well, I don't know what I'll do today. We'll see. Might do Throne Run again, but we'll see. We'll see. No trouble. Okay, let's go to meet Zagarog again and see what's up, and tell him, what's up, spirit? What's up, watcher in the stone? No, I think I'll be afraid while meeting him, because that spirit just gets inside my head. That son of a gun just gets inside my head. Worms, rook worms, everybody worm. Let me just kill that worm who's gonna probably come find me. Here we go. Die, die, you dangerous drake, die. Okay, kill them. No, do not want to do any quest. Okay, here we go. Unlike your previous visit, Zagarog does not make you wait this time. He's present immediately with a hungering and eager need. The spider is slain, you say, and Zagarog's confusion is apparent. You see the hidden gully in Lingris once again, and feel the stalking shadow, and hear Atli Spiderbane below his battle cry. A feeling of great insistence peers at you over and over. The spider, you say once again, And Zagorog responds at once, "The dwarf?" "No," you respond. "You are buffeted by disappointment and anger. The spirit's rage is a crushing ceiling that presses down on you. It is a cauldron of boiling fire that scalds you. It is a torrent of icy rain that freezes and pierces your skin. It passes and Zagorog's rage is replaced with a sullen resentment. "When will the masters meet?" you ask once again, and Zagorog shows you the 9 dying fish, inexplicably and inexorably breathing their last. Finally, the images fade, and your feet are compelled to walk to the northwest. Zagorog remains, nursing his disappointment, but you are confident that he has given you what you need. "Alright, spirit, I'm gonna be off towards north, because that is where you showed me. That is where it's gonna happen. So let's go right towards north. Let's go a little further. Okay, let's back up. I don't know what happened there, but I'll ask Harthelin if she knows what the heck just happened." "Of course, how did I not see it? Orodruin stands between the lands the masters of Mordor have claimed for themselves, and on the slopes of Mount Doom they will feel most secure from the treachery of their rivals. That is where the meeting will take place. I am certain of it." "Well, problem solved then. You're certain of it? Then great. It will be easier to gain access to this meeting in the open air than it would be to pass the guards of Saragost or any of the fortresses of Mordor. But that is not to say it will be a simple matter. You will need a disguise of some kind to get near to any of the masters without their knowledge, but what sort of raiment will serve that purpose I cannot say. Mithrandir may know better than I, Dagon says. Return to him in Minas Tirith and consult a visit, and I will continue to monitor Darieth's progress in plague making." "Alright, sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go meet Mithrandir." "Alright, I'm gonna go meet Mithrandir. I'm wondering how can I get to Mithrandir fast? I can go to Allegiance Hall again and then take the boat to Talat Urwi, and from there I can take the horse, swift travel to Minas Tirith. I think there is Minas Tirith, but we need to go to the after battle Minas Tirith, not the before battle Minas Tirith. So still wondering, thinking which might be the fastest way. I think I'll go to Southbury, and from Southbury I might be able to go to the after battle area. The whole world is connected to Southbury. That's the main horse hub. You can go anywhere in the whole of Middle Earth through Southbury. Everywhere through Southbury. Okay, so there we go. Anorian after battle. So we'll go to Osgiliath after battle, and from Osgiliath after battle we should be able to go to Minas Tirith after battle, and that's where Mithrandir will be. Okay, here we go. Alright, Stable Master, and after battle Minas Tirith. There we go. That wasn't hard. Just some swift travels in some ports, and Gandalf, here we come. Oh look, Prince Imrahil. He has a quest icon on top of his head. Alright, here we go. Let's go to Mithrandir. There he is.
Yes, Bagginses? What brings you back to the city? Have you learned if Lariat is near to achieving her goal?
You tell Mithrandir that her Thalin is studying the effects of Atlas on the samples you collected in Agarnaith, but that you have learned a meeting of Masters of Mordor will occur on the slope of Urodruin.
You intend to gain access to this meeting? You might learn much that would be of use, but it will be very dangerous. You will need raiment of disguise if you are to avoid dissection. Ah, I know what will serve. The Gurziel, and indeed, making many other in Mordor, rely upon their slaves for labor, and the many menial tasks that keep the iron wheel of Gorgoroth turning. As a result, obedient slaves often pass beneath notice. I suspect that the masters of Mordor do not need even see them, though they rely upon their presence. If you were to obtain the rags worn by the freed Nirnath that were brought to the city, a tailor in Minas Tirith might be able to fashion a suitable disguise for you. I last saw some of the freed Nirnath on the northeast side of Third Circle, trying to become comfortable in their new home. I will meet you at Kirith Gorgor when you have arranged for a disguise with the tailor.
Alright, Mithrandir, I'll go to the Third Circle to get the clothes from Nirnath, the refugees. Isn't Minas Tirith just a beautiful city? It looks like a fortress from outside, like walls guarding and the whole city is inside. Such a unique concept. I wonder where Tolkien got the inspiration for this. Okay, I'm going up, up, up. Okay, second circle. We are on the second circle. Okay, let's go towards the third one. What is this? Deed bestowed. Worm and Drake Slayer of Teletorui. Yeah, I'm not gonna do deeds. I do want to finish this today, but I don't think I'll be able to. I might be able to. I don't remember exactly the next few parts of the chapter, but we'll find out, because I do need to take a little break before I do like maybe a Court of Saragossa or stuff like that. So I do hope that I don't have to do too many more quests. It will be nice to finish chapter 4 today, so next time I stream I can do chapter number 5, which will take us to the new area. Okay, here they are. Hello, Huja.
You're not here to send us back to Mordor, promise me.
Huja listens to your request, and slowly, his look of fear is replaced with caution. You do not want to do this, Bagginses. Aram and Italy were in the service of Ogruhor stable, and the tales they have told of his cruelty are beyond belief. If you try to deceive him, you will be found out, and death could not come swiftly enough for you. I retained the clothes I wore in servitude, for some part of me believed I would not long be free of it. There was a part of me, too, that feared to dispose of them. Why? The reason must appear foolish to you, but I thought if I no longer had them at hand, I would forget the time I spent in servitude, or the family and friends I lost in those years. I will give them to you for this reason, Bagginses, that you will use them to help put an end to Ugrukor and the others like him, for Aram and for Italy. Italy? And for Italy, and for their families and mine. May they be of use to you, and I will try not to feel their loss overmuch. It will not be easy, but it will be worthwhile, if this act helps free my people and put an end to their misery and torment in Mordor. Thank you, Huja. I'll go talk to the tailor and see if we can fit these clothes to my size. As you know, I'm a hobbit of the Shire. I'm a Bagginses of Bag End. That's where I belong. A Bagginses has no business here in Mordor trying to fight Ugrukor, but still, I must do my part. Frodo did his part, he destroyed the ring. Sam did as well. Merry and Pippin got renown in the armies of Rohan and Gondor. It is my turn to do something and make hobbits proud.
You wish for me to modify these garments so you may wear them? Are you sure you would not prefer the latest fashions of the city instead? They are little more than dirty rags. Very well, I will do what I can. I will send them along to you when they are finished.
Well, why don't you just hurry up? I really need them. Like now. Here, Eorzin.
You're up to something, Bagginses. I have overheard your directions for the tailor, and there can be only one reason for you to wear the clothes of Nernath. You plan to sneak into one of the fortresses in Mordor? Do you? Do not try to deny it. Eorzin knows whatever you might say would be a lie. He is often called Eorzin, the Perceptive, after all.
Eorzin looks from side to side and shifts his weight from one foot to the other. When he speaks again, the words come in a rush and a tumble, as if he were embarrassed to speak them.
There are none in this city that Eorzin would consider a friend. But you may be the nearest to that lofty prize, Bagginses. If you do not get yourself killed climbing the walls of Saragost or rattling the bars of Nirband, you might hope to achieve my friendship in time. But Eorzin does not befriend corpses. Eorzin speaks more softly now, and his words are earnest in a way you have rarely heard from the Kundalar chief. I think you are a fool to attempt this, but I will share something with you in the hope that it may improve your chance of survival. The bosses pay no heed to their servants or their slaves as long as they are obedient. That will change in an instant if the servant disobeys. You must do whatever you are commanded to do, or they will see through your disguise. This should serve you well with Ugrukor, Delgabeth, or any of their minions. But there is one you should be aware in any circumstance. Whatever Urudani has become, I do not think she will be blinded by your presence. She may be more sensitive to your deception. You must try and keep away from Urudani at any cost. I have done all I can do, Bagginses. It is more than anyone else would do.
But this city is confusing and unpleasant, and if I am stuck here, I would rather have someone such as you to hear my complaints. Keep that in mind when you sojourn on your foolish errand, and let it inspire you to subtlety. Okay, I have to go back to Mithrandir now. A Yorzen fella. That fella is a weird fella. Sometimes I think he's good, sometimes I think he's just playing with me. So better be careful around that cat. Right? Am I right? Which way is down way? I think it's that way is down way. Down way. There it is. The Silver Gate. Down, down, down the Goblin Town. Nope. No, that's not. That's the wrong song. So the tailor has made me a Nernath suit. I'll be disguising myself in Nernath suit, and I'll be... Oh, actually, why the heck am I going down there? I can just go to Mithrandir because he's at Kirith Gorgor, so I can just take the Swift there. The boat there. I thought he was still here in Narrated, but I forgot that he told me to meet him at Kirith Gorgor, which is near the Black Gate of Mordor. Come on, transport me, you man. Okay, let's go to Udun Foothold. And let's see. It's chapter 4.4. Oh my goodness, I think the next one is the last one. I sincerely hope it is. Cause the bloody hell. Bloody hell? That's all. Cause bloody hell. Okay, riding to meet up with Mithrandir, who is here in the Black Gate. Again, for some reason, godforsaken reason, he is not entering Mordor, and I have no idea why he insists on standing there at the bloody gate. Just come to Udun. Everybody is at Udun. Okay, well, never mind. I can't argue with you. Did you arrange for a disguise? It is nearly time. I'm ready. You have returned just in time, for it seems the meeting is soon to commence. Spies have reported large enemy groups moving towards Orodruin from different strongholds in Gorgoroth. They appear to be making for Amon Tower, a structure on the side of Mount Doom. Are you prepared? Speak to me when you are ready to leave, but do not take too long. Time is short, and you must not miss this meeting. I'm ready. I am ready indeed. Exercise caution, Bagginses. You will go into danger, and must remain below their notice, or none will be able to save you. Well, then, may Iluvatar be with me. Okay, I'm dressed. Knight of Tilgabeth. You did not arrive with the others. Do you not fear the lash? Ha! It is no concern of mine. Climb the stairs and look for the others of your kind, if you dare. Dilgabeth will deal whatever punishment he deems sufficient. I look forward to the music of your screams, slave. Now go, go. Wow. I'm going, sire. Wow, this was a scary dude. Oh, look, another knight. I know him. I've seen that guy before. I better be careful here. Look, there are the other Nernots. Who? Well, I do not feel well. What did the mistress give to me? I don't know what she gave to you, but chill.
Slaves, do not linger there. Thy master calls for thee.
No choice.
He knows the time that was chosen. He delays his arrival merely as an insult to me. Urudani should be grateful I freed her from those bonds. Bah, Ogorokor. You know he will, my love. You must have patience. He's here. Ogorokor, didst thou lose thy way? Oh, I will have it, and thou wilt hear me. Here comes Ugrukor. Finally, we are met at Amon Tower, a place. It was here that Lord Sauron bound the Nazgul to his will. Whenever the Nine were defeated, it was Amon Tower they returned. Now our master is gone, and the Nazgul with him. We are met here to fashion the new order.
Oh, look, Urudani is here as well.
Great.
We cannot rule singularly.
It is with that in mind that I, Lariat, has proposed a union. She and I will wed, and together we will become the regents of Mordor. Is that so? Where do you stand, Borangos? Do you support this union? If he does not, he will face the wrath of both Lariat and the hero Sauron. I wonder...
I have a gift for you, my love. One of my slaves carries it. Let me retrieve it for you. Oh, she's coming my way now. I better be careful. You, slave! No, not me. No. Oh, he dropped it and died. I better pick it up and take them to... Such weak bodies! You then bring it to me! Okay, mistress. It's yours. Stay here, and you may remain useful. Okay, I'll stay here. I need no gift but thy loyalty, Lariat. Now comes my first command. Seize Ugrakor, my knights. I order he be put to death. Oh wow. Shit is about to get real. Wait! There will be no union. There will only be vengeance. What is this?
Death comes to you, Dulgabeth, and for your servant.
I am the last of my kind. For my long and loyal service, Sauron promised me a child. One child only, he said to me. But after my victory is complete, and my rule stretches from the sundering sea to the uttermost east, now that victory will never come, all because of your cowardice, pitiful mouth of Sauron. Gondor brought swords to the Black Gate, and you ran. Sauron's heir? No, you were Sauron's undoing. You failed Sauron. I will not. You ran from Gondor and you ran from Sauron, but you could not outrun from me. Who here possesses a better claim than Lyriath? There are none. I claim dominion over Mordor. Who will swear fealty to Lyriath?
It will be my pleasure to do so. This amuses me. I too will swear thus.
I have business with another who failed Sauron. He hides now within Minas Morgul. I want his head. Now, my subjects, bring death to my foes.
I better get the hell out of here. Shit is going down. Run, run, run. Oh my goodness. Freaking bats falling from the sky. Where the hell did Gandalf send me? This was so dangerous. And Urudani was totally looking at me the whole damn time. I'm gonna tell Gandalf this sucked. You learned much of value at Amon Tower, but it has not eased my worries. Indeed, it has caused them to increase in potency. Where before the masters of Mordor vied among themselves for control, and it seems they might waste years on their infighting, now they have set aside many of their differences, at least for the time being. This is the worst outcome for Gondor, my friend. Mordor has been united beneath a common purpose. I do not know what to do, Bagginses. His words hang in the air, unexpected and unwelcome. I need to think, my friend. I will call for you when I have decided what can be done. It cannot be long, it must not. Lyriath and her allies will not wait for us to be ready. I have given the situation some thought, but a Mordor united against us does not lend itself to easy solutions. Before the meeting of the Masters, I feared the ascendancy of Dulgabeth the mouth of Sauron. Now he's dead, and there are others arrayed before us, wielders of powerful weapons and forgers of unexpected alliances. Lareth the Stained, Borangos the Horror, Ogruchor of the Gurzio. These names are to be feared individually, but when they share our destruction as a common purpose, we must not fear them, we must fight them. Rather let the masters of Mordor fear us. Are we not united against them? Scouts of many lands and many backgrounds adventure even now in Gorgoroth, and they pursue knowledge that might bring about the undoing of their masters, of these masters. Seek first Gwenhir of Gondor, near the ruins of Dingarth in Dor Amarth, and then look for Harthalin, west of Faltergam in Agarnaith. On your way back to me, pass through Talat Urwi and consult with Tenka of the Rohirrim. These 3 reports may help us to form an effective strategy, Baggins says.
I think you are right, Gandalf, Mithrandir, but I must excuse myself now. For being a hobbit, I much desire to eat now. It is time for supper, and I'm starving. So how about I have dinner, and then I'll see you afterwards. Until then, I think Mordor and its masters can await us. Thanks for watching, people, and goodbye. I'll catch you in the next stream. If you haven't followed already, follow me on Twitch and subscribe on the YouTube as well. Goodbye.